Hey guys. Hello everybody. We are the 3 O'Clock Jazz Band. My name is Sebastian. I'm one of the co-directors. I was Black Orpheus with Nick on the tenor saxophone, Nick Nicolazzo, and Jack Benson on the trumpet, and Zachary DuPont on the drums. We have quite the wide selection of music for you guys today. Mason Kahn on the bongos as well, sorry. So we have quite a wide variety of music for you guys to listen to today. Our next song was composed originally by me. And it actually kind of has a funny story associated with it. So at school, I volunteer with the hospital, the local hospital there. And part of my job is to play the piano in the lobby. And so I think it was a year, maybe 2 years ago, there was this guy, this worker, that came up, and as I was playing, he came up and he started singing with me. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird, but that's fine. And then he just kept showing up. Like, anytime I'd have a shift, I would go, I'd start playing, he'd show up at some point. And so it kind of like evolved, and whenever he would come, I'd be like, oh, hey, like, let's play this song, or let's play that song. We try to like learn each other's music tastes, which unfortunately we have really, really different music tastes, but we made it work. And one day, because we only knew like 2 songs in common, he showed up to my shift as usual, and he was like, hey, what if instead today we did something a little more creative? You know, instead of playing the same 2 songs every single time. And I was like, okay, what does that mean? And he's like, just like play some chords. I was like, okay. And so I started playing a beat, some chords, some rhythm, and he started singing over it. And he was like singing an original melody, original lyrics, just completely out of nothing. And I was like, oh my god, like, I don't know, this guy's kind of crazy. So I remembered the first time we did that, and I wrote the melody down. And I was like, you know what, this would be a really cool song to play with the 3 O'Clock Jazz Band. So a few months ago, I wrote an arrangement, and this is the end result. It's called Mr. Moody Blues, because that's I guess the title that he gave it when he was singing. And yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot of fun. It's kind of inspired by Stevie Wonder. I'm sure you'll hear that. And yeah, this one is for Mark Quest. His name is Mark Quest. How about another hand for our soloist, Sebastian Papa on piano. We're going to play classic on the tenor sax. Ben Harris on bass. And Ben Shelton on trombone. The next tune we're going to play is an original of mine entitled East-West Line. The reason I named it that is because last semester I was studying abroad in Singapore.
And Singapore has a great metro system, and the train I rode most frequently was called the East-West line. So the piano kind of emulates a train sound here, and hopefully it'll come across to you. But without further ado, here's East-West line. Next up, we have a tune that Ben arranged. It's kind of a medley of sorts, and I'm going to hand him the mic so he can introduce it to y'all and tell you a little bit about it.
Hey everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. So what we have for you next is called Donuts Medley, and it's a medley of instrumentals off of the tape Donuts by Jay Dilla. And for those of you who don't know who Jay Dilla is, he's an extremely influential hip-hop beatmaker who left his mark on modern music immensely by messing around with feel and time, having the drums sit back in the tempo, pull ahead. He tragically died at the young age in his mid-30s due to lupus, and he made this tape entirely from his hospital bed. So this arrangement is a tribute to the work that he did and the legacy that he left on music. So hope you all enjoy. Thank you very much.
Everyone, that was the Donuts medley arranged by Meatloaf himself, Ben Harris. Up next we have a crowd favorite. This is another story, so bear with me. So back in high school, me, Zach, Ben, and Mason were recruited to play as part of the pit orchestra for the Mamma Mia musical. And so as you can imagine, we played a lot of ABBA music, and I guess I was introduced to a lot of music that I hadn't known before, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good music. So this next song, I think was the only song that gave me chills throughout the entire musical. Not that the musical is bad, just that particular part is super climactic, and the music is epic, and it's emotional, and I feel like I wasn't able to play it in the ABBA medley that we played last year, for those of you that were there, so I thought I might as well include it in this concert. So this is The Winner Takes It All by ABBA.
All right, the next tune we're gonna play is called Good News, which is composed and arranged by Bob Binzer. But I initially discovered this tune listening to an album called Fourth by the Battle Jazz Big Band. They have 3 albums and they're quite wonderful albums. So I heard this tune off it and I thought we have to play it. So I searched the internet for a version where I would not have to pay for it. and found it. So we're gonna play Good News, and it's gonna feature Cole on piano and Eamon on the trumpet.
everybody doing? So, as some of you may know out there, today isn't just any ordinary Sunday. It's actually quite a special day. This is a very special day today because today is our very own Sebastian Papa's 21st birthday! Let's go! We love him so much, and we prepared a little special song that we're going to play for the first time for him. So, it's not in 3. It is in 3. Oh my god. It's been a while.
Yeah, so the next real song we have, not that that isn't a real song, is another tune Ben arranged. He's currently, what he did is he has a pad that he's going to play under it. So he's currently setting that up with Mason or Sebastian or whatever. The tune we're going to play is called 8 Circle by Bon Iver. Bon Iver.
was Eight Circle by Bon Iver, arranged by Benjamin Harris. Before I'd like to move on to our last song, I want to introduce the members that we have here, the wonderful musicians that we have. On baritone saxophone, we have Will Flynn. On tenor saxophone, we have Liam Fitzpatrick. On alto saxophone, Jenny Neutscher. Our very own Ethan Kasparian Wiseman on the alto saxophone. And of course, Nick Nicolazzo on the tenor saxophone. On brass, we've got John McGonigal on the trombone. We've got Alden Pertel also on the trombone. And Ben Schouten on the trombone. Now for our trumpets, we've got Eamon Connolly on the trumpet over there. We've got Max Curtis. Chris Wong. And Jack Benson on the trumpet. Last but not least, we have our rhythm section. We've got Brendan Nicolazzo on the drums. We've got Cole Delgado on the piano. We've got Mason Kahn on the bongos and on sound and on whatever else everything here is possible just because of him. And then we have Mr. Meatloaf Benjamin Harris on the bass. And we've got Zachary DuPont on the drums. My name is Sebastian Papa. I'm a pianist, I'm a co-director. And we've got one more song for you this afternoon. And it's a special one. I mean, all of them are special, but, you know, this one in particular. So, I remember back in high school, it was my last year, I was about to graduate, and in the cafeteria once, Zachary came up to me and he was like, hey, I have an idea, like let's gather a bunch of people, let's make a jazz band. And I remember thinking back then, I don't think I told him, but I was like, there's no way it's gonna work. That's impossible, like that's so many people, you have to write all the music, you have to like, it's just so much to arrange, it's so much to organize. But the thing with Zachary is that, like, no matter how outlandish his hopes are, they somehow always, he pulls it off somehow. And lo and behold, that very same summer, we were right here playing our first concert with the 3 O'Clock Jazz Band. And ever since that day, we've done it every single summer. You know, it became a tradition. We gathered the same musicians, or as many of the same musicians as we could. We arranged the music, we organized the venue, got it all together, directed rehearsals, you know, advertised. It's a lot of work. But we made it work because it's so much fun, and playing with all these incredible musicians, like, there's something to it. I don't think it's replicable anywhere else. So, all that being said, you know, reality catches up with us at some point, and we're all getting busier. Every year it becomes harder and harder to pull this off. And for that reason, we've decided to make this concert right here our very last concert, the last concert of the 3 O'Clock Jazz Band. Yeah, I'm sorry, but please believe me when I say that it's been such an incredible, transformative experience to all the musicians involved. And for one, I'm so grateful that I've been able to be a part of this, and that so many musicians are willing to rally behind me and behind Zachary and behind Ben and play with us, because it's been so fun, and it's been so awesome. So our last song is the song that we ended on in our very first concert as well. It's an Earth, Wind & Fire classic. I'm sure all of you will recognize it. I arranged it, and I added in the middle kind of a tribute to the end of this jazz band. It's another song that we played in the past that I think does justice to how I feel about this band and about this journey and how it's ending. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is September by Earth, Wind & Fire. so much for supporting us over the years. It's our pleasure to play with you, or play for you this afternoon. And I'd say see you next time, but unfortunately not this time.
Real quick. I just want to give one more big thanks to Zach, Sebastian, and Ben, who make this happen every year. You know, I mean, I wasn't really expecting these past 4 years to be playing jazz this much in the summer, but these guys really pushed us. Yesterday we had a 3-hour rehearsal. You know, they made it work, and they really put all of their effort into it, which is not something you'll see out of, you know, most high schoolers in the summer especially. But really, this music is great, these arrangements are great, and we all can't thank you enough for the best 4 years of jazz combo in the summer. So give it up one more time for Zach, Ben, and Sebastian.
All right. Hi, everyone. Some of the parents, okay, mostly my wife, asked me to say a few words on behalf of the parents. And there's a lot of you here. I want to make sure that I don't leave anybody out. So what I'd like to say is, first of all, you guys have been such a joy to follow all these years. Every year you get better. One of the things that's become evident to me is your skills are obviously improving every year. Your training shows, but you're also growing as individuals, as adults. And there's texture now, there's feeling, there's emotion now, and many of the solos, many of the stuff that you guys play, that we can certainly feel it. And so sometimes music is the way you communicate with our children especially, and with the friends of our children, to see them grow. I think we all remember when our children played the first song in a concert, probably some version of Harry Potter or Star Wars, and here you are, accomplished musicians through and through. Many of you have chosen music as a career, and I can't wait. I'm so excited to see what comes next. But I'm going to end with something that involves the public. Show of hands, who wants them back next summer? I'm just saying, when bands feel like they hit a rough patch, some of them decide to quit. Others go back to greatest hits. Not a whole lot of rehearsal. It's okay. You do another tour, right? Am I right? All right. So I don't want to put you on the spot, but I really hope you guys come back next summer. I have a pretty dull life. I have nothing going on. This is my highlight. I love you guys coming back. And the last thing I'll say, the additions to this band have been unbelievable. Parents out there, congratulations. Fantastic. So I hope that if some of the veteran leaders are running out of steam, some of that new blood that's come in takes on the mantle and takes it to the next level. Brenda? Yeah? All right. Man, we got it. Thank you guys. Thank you.